got a lot on my mind. That's look at that. I'm forgetting. Look, fucking Mike and everything screwing up. But nah, bro. A lot has happened. You know, in the past few the past few weeks. Talk about a hiatus. Um, but no, it's good to be back. You know, but you know, rolling with the punches. I'm like, sound. Yeah, the day was pretty decent. You know, you always gonna deal with um, you always deal with people who are weird. That's the best way I could put it. Like for instance, I can't stand that there's people out here in this world just be doing shit that they do, like, you know what I'm saying? Like they just doing shit that they wouldn't wish done unto them, and then it's a thing that just keeps happening. It just keeps fucking happening. So that's one of the things where I'm like, yeah, just roll with the punches, bro. Like it's flawed for real. It's flawed as hell, but you know things gonna keep on pushing regardless. So that's my thoughts on that. Um, damn, bro, like so much has happened. That's all I can really say. Mm, it's quite puzzling too. Like the Super Bowl happened. Everybody didn't. Everybody didn't really mess with the halftime performance, which I can understand. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't just sit here and be like, oh yeah, you didn't get the message. Um, it wasn't for everybody, right? I think that's the main thing. It was not for everybody, and that's okay. That's shit. That's just okay, bro. Um, I seen a lot of people trying to get some engagement from it. Uh, that was pretty funny, you know. I think it was like a challenge or something that went out where it's just like let's see, you know, who can get engagement. And I think the X app, I don't like calling it that, man. The Twitter app was like they'll pay y'all if y'all get engagement. And niggas is just saying, oh yeah, Kendrick halftime show was trash, and you know motherfuckers was in there just commenting away and making the person that posted it rich as fuck. Ain't that crazy? But you know, it's strategic. Get your little money, whatever. But wow, it's like people can't even say their true opinion of how they really feel because money is involved. Now it may seem like something small, but if you're willing to lie about music or lie about your opinion, you lie about anything. You know what I'm saying? You get paid anything, lie about anything. Fuck, like is I don't know. Is that a moral thing or is it like a Jesus Christ, man? People kill me. But speaking of people who was just dissing the performance, the man Casanat is one of a kind of bold, you know. But then again, I mean, I expected this, bro. Being realistic, yeah, being realistic, bro. Like it's clown shit. I don't know. It's clown shit. First vote, you gotta admit the nigga Drake lost, right? We know that. But to try to be like, oh, he's a better artist, it's kind of nuts. 'Cause last time I checked, right? Kendrick got a couple songs where, he's singing, you know, he tap out into other, genres of music, sort of say. But it's like, it's still music. Like, what you want to get a Drake the poppy shit? The nigga Kendrick can make a pop song. If it's not gangsta rap, Kendrick can adapt to that too. I don't know. I feel like, what has Drake done that Kendrick hasn't? Hmm. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like, I don't even think it's about feeling. It's just logic. Okay, let's say this. Fuck, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Ah, I get it. Drake is better at copying any accent, any flow, any like, you damn near like a musical chameleon. I could give him, I could give him that. You know what I mean? And that's cool. But that wasn't what this whole beef thing was about. It was about one genre. It was about hip hop. And yeah, the nigga Kendrick blew him out the water. And you can't say it was close. It's not close. It wasn't fucking close. You know. Now if it's an album, a straight, you know, I guess R&B or pop music, Drake might have the upper hand because that's not necessarily the other artist's cup of tea. Like he can do it, but that's not why he started to make music. That's not why he makes music. Some pop shit. That's crazy. Um, but that's my thoughts on that. Um, I heard Marvel is trying to start talking to Jonathan Majors again. I thought that was bullshit. I thought that was absolute bullshit. Um, because he ran away from his handler. I mean, his that girl. And that's the craziest part about it. How you run, and then you get in trouble like that? Ain't that shit backwards? But anyway, fuck that. It was the fact that they were just so ready to just get rid of him, ready to move on to a new character. Shit, even new person. They was talking about replacing Cuz. I'm like, what? Just, I don't know, bro. Like, here's the thing. The nigga Hawkeye beat his life. He still got his show. You know what I'm saying? And if Avengers wanted to come back, he'd probably do a little cameo. You know, it's just too much to where it's just like you could literally sit there and try to compare, and it's just blatant. Like y'all did that to him on some, I don't know, scapegoat shit, or just cause you know people always go, oh yeah, the race bait. No, no, no. We see what it is. You see how fast they tried to strip him from everything, but you were hesitant with Hawkeye. That shit's weird. But fuck that. Let's get into something else. The NFL crazy coke era. Oh yeah. And I don't like that LT is the poster child for this. He was a legend. It's fucked up.
The 1980s was a wild time for football, a decade fueled by dynasties and bone crunching hits. Yet beneath the glory and the rise of legends,
Just by them little hits that I just saw, all them boys would have went to jail. Especially this year, bro. You do that shit to Patrick, man, throw your ass in prison. They'll probably take your ass to Alcatraz.
sparked a darker force. A force that would stain the reputation of legends in the NFL.
I went crazy. Quaaludes, cocaine.
He said he first tried cocaine at a party during his rookie year.
Lawrence Taylor was probably the
The nigga was playing on Quaalude and cocaine?
most intimidating, the most fearsome defensive player.
whatever I could get my hands on.
They know about the White House.
It's the most scandalous house in sports history.
I remember they used to bring the coke up to Dan Marino.
I left my family, my wife, I left everybody.
But after he left football, cocaine simply took over his life.
Cocaine told me where to go, what to do, how to do it, when to wake up, when to go to sleep.
It was a lifestyle that led to
What?
prison.
The New Orleans Saints faced a significant scandal involving cocaine use. It was reported that players were openly using cocaine, even before games and at halftime. This rampant drug culture contributed to the
And NFL players was getting fucked over for reefer. You gotta think about it. For athletes to still be getting tried for that shit is crazy, bro. See, now this cocaine shit, hell no. But they allow it. I don't understand. I don't understand, bro.
team's poor performance.
And he was arrested for buying crack.
I'm talking about just be cleaning their ass up. You hear me? Like, what they say would be like, in 2 days, they can't trace it or some shit, like drug tests. Jesus Christ. That should tell you y'all not supposed to be doing this shit. Man. This shit eat at your body and then it don't show up in a drug test.
Back in South Carolina.
Shut it down.
Hollywood Henderson, former football star, ex-drug abuser.
Lying on the couch in a fetal position, hugging a pillow and crying.
Pick in the draft, the Indianapolis Colts select quarterback Peyton Manning.
The greatest moment in any athlete's life is the sound of his name being called on draft day. But in the 1970s and 80s, you also made a deal with the devil.
Oh, and he hit. What a shot. Norris Weiss just got wiped out, and the pass was incomplete, intended for Dalton.
What the fuck?
After being drafted in the first round of the 1974 NFL Draft by the Miami Dolphins, defensive end Don Reese had to quickly get accustomed to the lavish, party-fueled atmosphere that now surrounded him. A place where status and alcohol ruled the land. But as the 70s progressed, a drug, long thought to be a drug of the past.
See, and that's my fucking conspiracy theory, because I feel like Miami Dolphins back in them days was heavy coke niggas. You know what I'm saying? Heavy coke users. And then on top of that, you had the damn what's the name of them boys down there in Miami that was selling cocaine? That shit was crazy. I know I'm a little too deep into this, but fuck that. Let's do it. It was like some brothers, right? That was like down there in like Miami. Okay. Trying to figure out their name, but what they were doing, like boat racing and shit, and then the whole time they were like selling cocaine, but they were, you know, getting money from the races or whatever. Damn, let me see if I can find it. The Falcon brothers. Boy. Jesus. Let me see if I can really find it. The Cocaine Cowboys. The Kings of Miami. Jesus. Yep, so that's what it's called. Folks gotta watch this right here. Gotta watch this right here. And I feel like around this time, This is when like Miami turning up. You know what I'm saying? Dolphins swinging, they swinging. You feel me? Like it's like Miami Beach and all that shit. It's party town. You feel what I'm saying? So now my conspiracy was literally like, of course Miami Dolphins gonna win no fucking Super Bowl around this time. Could you imagine the money that flood through there and how much drugs trafficking and shit? You know what I'm saying? America can't have that. Can't have that shit. You know. See, the Miami drug war was like in the 1970s and 80s, prime time. So, yeah, back to this. Jeez, quick little history lesson.
Had reintroduced itself to the world. A drug that would destroy countless people's lives, including Don Reese.
1974's first round draftee Don Reese.
You sold what? What?
Don Reese.
1974's first round draftee.
How you sell drugs and you a pro athlete? I mean, I gotta remember this back in those days. Because right now, the fact that
Don Reese and became an intimidator wherever he lined up.
he used it mid game. Boy, rich junkies. Okay.
It took no time at all for him to become addicted, putting a huge strain on his career, health, and relationships. However, the often fatal side effects from the drug would not come from usage, but attempting to sell it. Now for a quick word from today's sponsor. Premium tonight. Let's dish.
I was kind of playing a guessing game when it came to my health.
Trying to talk about an ad. No,
Now with Whoop, I know how.
Hold on, let's get into the nitty gritty.
Don Reese and teammate Randy Crowder received a call from an airline stewardess named Camille Richardson, stating to the two men that she wanted to buy some cocaine. She stated that she needed the money to pay for her sickly mother's medical bills, and after hearing the story, Reese conceded and agreed to make the deal, a decision that would haunt Reese and Crowder for the rest of their lives. They met Camille at a nearby restaurant and were introduced to two interested buyers from Philadelphia. Crowder and Reese were suspicious of the two men. Reese had decided to give the men a sample, and to Reese, it looked as if they were fake snorting the cocaine in the back of the car. Something wasn't right. The men decided to make the final exchange at a nearby hotel, and upon the
That's well. They call these bitches smart devices, but these should be dumb as fuck. Like, why?
exchange,
Cut
police
back
to
in.
find her. Something wasn't right. The men decided to make the final exchange at a nearby hotel, and upon the exchange, policemen burst into the room. One hit me on the head, and another put a gun down my throat.
Is that AO? Because the fact that a gun can fit down. Oh no.
Andy panicked and tried to back off the bed where he was sitting, and they jumped on him and beat the hell out of him. It was a nightmare. In the wink of an eye, we had turned from prominent big league athletes to common criminals.
No shit. Because you got to think about that, bro. You on top of the world. You ain't even got to sell this shit. You just doing it.
Former defensive lineman Donald Reese was followed into the courtroom by former defensive tackle Randy Crowder.
Fortunately for the two men, they received a lenient sentencing of just 1 year in prison and were back playing football in the 1978 season. Reese went on to play his best football in 1979, leading the team in sacks and being named the MVP of the Saints defense. Unfortunately, the Saints team of the late 70s was as cocaine-fueled as they come.
Damn. Y'all were fighting demons in the locker room. Damn, boys.
After going 2 years clean, Reese fell back into the drug. Nearly half of the
And y'all ain't shit as homies, bro. Y'all know that man was recovering. Y'all fucked around and made him relapse. That's crab in a barrel.
Saints roster was on drugs at the time, which made it only too easy for Reese. His downfall would come quickly, coinciding with a real low point for the New Orleans Saints. Winning games when half of your team is regularly using drugs isn't easy, resulting in a shocking 1-15 record. Head coach Dick Nolan was fired, and tensions among players were high, not helped by the cocaine and embarrassment of the on-field performances. Reese took out his anger on another player during a training session, beating him to a pulp. He was suspended for the last 4 games of the year, which was a fitting way to end such a mess of a season. Don Reese was then traded to the San Diego Chargers, where he continued freebasing, even doing it all night.
Freebasing. I wonder if this is how we got the word baser. I wonder if that's how we got it.
Before his physical assessment, he would descend even further. Eventually, after racking up huge bills, having guns pointed at him, and having almost destroyed his marriage, Don Reese checked into a hospital to receive the help he desperately needed. The 1984 Saints scandal involved a total of 27 players, casting a spotlight on the dark underbelly of professional sports. However, perhaps one of the darkest and most disturbing incidents would involve one of the NFL's biggest stars.
Thomas Hollywood Henderson lived a wild and fast-paced lifestyle during his NFL career, filled with drugs, parties, and reckless behavior.
Henderson even admitted to sneaking liquid cocaine into Super Bowl 13, even using it during the game in a nasal spray bottle.
Spending up to $10,000 a week on drugs. He lived a life of stardom.
10 racks a week. 10 racks a week. Rich junkie.
Cocaine and sex, which eventually led to his downfall.
Check this out. I'm going to show you how I afforded this car. Okay, you ready? All right, $118 for car insurance.
These people, bro. Can we stop idolizing athletes and actresses and actors and fucking just celebrities. Dumb shit. 10K a week on cocaine. Disgusting. Yeah, bitch, I'm judging. I'm judging real fucking hard. This cocaine, $10,000 a week. Come on now. That's just fucking stupid. That's cocaine.
Thomas Hollywood Henderson was a standout player for the Dallas Cowboys. Henderson represented the chaotic lifestyle of the times. He was addicted to cocaine and partying, setting him back approximately $10,000 a week. Despite this, his talent helped place him on a very good Dallas Cowboys team, winning a Super Bowl in 1977. Henderson had the world at his fingertips, but that didn't stop him from being an addict. In fact, it made things much worse.
Oy.
Such was Henderson's addiction that he hid inhalers spiked with liquefied cocaine.
An inhaler? Y'all niggas was fiending. What the fuck? An inhaler.
In his pocket to use during games. His frequent drug abuse was bound to catch up with him, and not long after that Super Bowl appearance in 1977, Henderson's career would come to an end. The end of his career would be marked by an increasing decline in performance and continued lapses in self-discipline. However, the most disturbing incident in Henderson's life would occur after hanging up his pads.
All right, sweet Will.
I was playing football on national TV, sniffing cocaine on the sick. The fuck on the what on the side, and then I go and play. Okay.
Just 2 years after his departure from the league, Henderson
still a junkie. What the fuck? You just a functional junkie. That's all.
Was arrested for abusing 2 teenage girls, whom he had taken back to.
Are you fucking children? Mr. Henderson.
To his apartment and given cocaine to in exchange for sex.
And you gave him coca.
He was charged with false imprisonment, sexual battery, and furnishing cocaine to a minor. This got him 28 months in prison.
28 months? This what money?
Which, thankfully, helped turn him into a better person. He was one of many Dallas Cowboys superstars to find themselves on the wrong side of the law because of cocaine. But more on them later in the video.
Okay.
Washington Post is reporting the investigation stems from a recent substance abuse test in which Manley showed up positive.
Decision comes about a month after Urban was caught in a motel room with drugs, 2 women, and a former Cowboy player.
Police arrested Pro Football Hall of Famer and Williamsburg native Lawrence Taylor for drunk driving and Florida
After he
Friday.
left football, cocaine simply took over his life.
Why they can't have like better quality of the video then?
By the 1980s, cocaine had seeped its way into the mainstream population, becoming a symbol of power and status. This new glamorized outlook on the drug showed up all too clearly in the NFL. Carl Eller. In 1981, former Minnesota defensive tackle.
See, look, 2,000 a week. Okay? 2,000 a week, right? That sounds normal for them. Okay, that sounds normal for them. Notice I'm saying them very, very tough because I don't fuck with this shit. I don't know nothing about this. So 2,000 a week, that sound like regular. But either way it go, nigga, over $1,000 on a drug. On a drug. All right.
Tackle Carl Eller checked himself into a chemical abuse center for treatment because of a $2,000 a week cocaine habit. E.J. Jr. In 1983, St. Louis linebacker E.J. Jr. pled guilty to cocaine possession and was suspended for 4 games. Tony Peters. Later that year, Tony Peters, a Pro Bowl safety for Washington, was arrested in his dorm room during training camp for assisting 2 cocaine deals that summer. He pled guilty and was fined $10,000, faced 4 years probation, and was suspended from the NFL indefinitely.
Hold on. But the other drug, oh, no. Wait, hold up. The niggas sold drugs too. And they was only suspended for a year. They pick and choose. That shit sounds spotty.
Mike Green. In 1985, San Diego linebacker Mike Green was arrested for cocaine possession.
Hideous.
In
You see
1985,
how the
San
helmet,
Diego linebacker.
look at the helmet. The helmet dark as fuck. Where do these colors go? Okay. All right. They don't.
Mike Green was arrested for cocaine possession and enrolled in a program to treat his addiction. And a few months later, Kansas City defensive end Mike Bell was indicted on cocaine-related charges. He, along with his twin brother, was charged with using a phone to acquire cocaine, for which he was sentenced to 2 years in prison.
For being a buyer? So you get 2 years in prison.
However, the most shocking storyline.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not supporting this shit. I'm just saying, like, does any of this shit make sense? That's all I'm asking. Sorry, I got distracted. But yeah, man, this shit here, boy.
Around the greatest defensive player of all time.
There's something about Lawrence Taylor that is larger than life.
We've never seen anybody that ferocious, that talented. Was probably the most intimidating, the most fearsome defensive player in the history of the NFL.
Lawrence Taylor is going to be a force in this league.
However, off the field, Taylor's life would be defined by drug abuse and scandal.
He chased cocaine the way he chased quarterback, but as he approached retirement.
Hey, yo. The nigga say that's selling out. I ain't gonna lie, that's selling out.
I mean, he'd look forward, he said, to going back to cocaine.
That's how powerful
the niggas say he chased cocaine like he chased quarterback. That's very ignorant. But he's not lying, you know.
The drug is.
His wife divorced him, and he was arrested for buying crack in South Carolina. To beat NFL drug tests, Taylor told us his teammates would give him their urine. LT lived a life of drugs, depravity, and degradation.
God damn, LT.
Lawrence Taylor is widely regarded as one of the greatest linebackers in NFL history. He was drafted by the New York Giants in 1981, and he made his presence felt early, winning the Defensive Rookie of the Year award. Taylor was a force of nature, and his incredible on-field play quickly made him one of the premier defenders in the league, celebrating two Super
Shut up. Probably high right there. Look at that.
The Year award. Taylor,
high as a motherfucker. You see that? That look high. Like,
was a force of nature, and his incredible on-field play quickly made him one of the premier defenders in the league, celebrating 2 Super Bowl wins. He was named the NFL MVP in 1986 and was inducted into the Pro Football Hall of Fame in 1999. However, his legendary play on the field were equally matched by his scandalous behavior off of it. His superstar lifestyle featured heavy drug abuse and rampant partying, with Taylor also admitting to calling up to 6 prostitutes a day. It is reported that Lawrence...
Wait.
Also admitting to calling up to 6 prostitutes a day. It is
6 prostitutes a day? Y'all niggas killing me. So, okay, so if you calling 6 prostitutes a day, right? How many bitches is answering? And then you doing this every day, so oh my God. Fellas, there is such thing as too much coochie. It is. It is. Cause then you can't keep track of who gave you what. And y'all niggas is doing it. Y'all just doing and y'all own cocaine, so it ain't like you know what's going on. It's not like you really remember. Boy, y'all niggas was partying.
It's reported that Lawrence ushered in his new NFL career with 41 beers on draft night and almost died in a speeding incident
41 beers
during his rookie year. This led the Giants to take out a $2 million life insurance policy on Taylor, with the GM telling the trainer that he would be surprised if he lived past 30. He has since admitted that his cocaine usage started in his second season, but it wasn't until 1988 that he received his first significant suspension for failed drug tests. But soon after Taylor's retirement, his life would spiral out of control.
All right. What you do, man?
After his career ended in 1993, Lawrence Taylor's drug usage worsened, and consequences quickly began to emerge. After 2 stints in rehab in 1995, he was arrested twice in 1996 and 97 for attempting to buy cocaine. He then was sentenced to 5 years federal probation for filing false tax returns in 2000, before finally pleading guilty to sexual misconduct and patronizing a prostitute 10 years later. After initially being charged with rape, Taylor managed to avoid jail, but was sentenced to 6 years probation and was registered as a sex offender.
And the way the NFL praised this man. Look, man. It's not to take away what he did on the field, right? Because he was on cocaine. You playing the most punishing sport, and you on cocaine. You don't feel shit. So of course you just dominating like that, and you already had the gifts that God gave you to have this kind of ability, but the cocaine make it. Hey, shoot that bitch up. You hear me? No pun. But it's like, bro, they love him. They love this nigga, and you was on cocaine, heavy alcohol, 41 beers on draft night. That's OD. Then you fucking prostitutes. LT, this is everything a man don't want to do. Or shouldn't want to do. But they praise him.
He will undoubtedly go down as one of the NFL's greatest players, but his cocaine-fueled lifestyle that has tainted his reputation and made his induction into the Hall of Fame a controversial one. Dexter Manley was a
Look, here's the thing. The nigga was getting arrested, and then right after all of that, Hall of Fame. What the fuck? What the fuck? What? Okay. Next thing. I'm like, look, man, y'all can't just be talking down about the fellas, but Drake's weird obsession with other men's girls. Damn. I didn't know about these guys. Keep it moving. Whew, sheesh. Guys, how many planes are gonna fall? You know, how many planes are gonna crash? Did this nigga just say what I think he just said? What? Hold on. I don't. Hold on. I don't believe this. That's not what he said. This nigga talk for hours. Hold on. Hold up. Okay. Nigga talking for fucking hours. For fucking hours. He let somebody talk and then he's back on the mic. Is this real? Like, is this like actually live? I don't really be believing. As soon as he says some shit like, well, you know, we're gonna, man, you're lying. Shut up. I don't know why I'm like that. But I don't be wanting to hear shit that he says. You feel what I'm saying? Like, if we got like more of a person that even seemed like an expert, can we talk to him? You know what I mean? A person that know the ins and outs of this shit. God damn. Like, here's the thing, right? Can the next candidates have fucking common sense? And not just the weak ass common sense that people are talking about and still voted for a fucking idiot. I'm talking about the people where it's just like, okay, cool. It's transparent. We understand as Americans, and the job is getting fucking done. That's all I want. It's not that hard, but you make it that fucking hard. I'm talking about give us nothing but 7 fucking idiots. Y'all gave us like, wait, how many candidates does it start before it gets down to like, you know, who's chosen for that party? Yeah, I feel like it's 8, but I'm not diving down that. Fuck that. I just feel like that shit just be bullshit, man. Y'all give us nothing but suckers to vote for, like the pick out of, you know, like.
Why are Native Americans called Indians? Let's dive right into the history and answer this question. When discussing the term Indian, we must first understand how it originated. When Christopher Columbus arrived in America in 1492, he believed he had reached India. As a result, he referred to the indigenous population as Indios, which means Indians in Spanish. The term Indian stuck over time and was adopted by Europeans and later by other nations. It was
There's your history, children. There's your history. And that's my thing. Like, there's an action that happens, right? 9 times out of 10, it'd be stupid. But what happens is stupid people double down on the stupidity. And then it becomes law. Like, this is how this shit has been. This whole entire time. Stupid shit happens. Stupid people agree. And what's crazy is that they're very great at being stupid. Very convincing too. And that's what the fuck we're surrounded by. Yuck. Like I don't never just sit there and be like, this motherfucker gets to vote. Chicharron. I ain't gonna lie, that shit sound and look so good, and we not allowed to eat. I mean, we're not supposed to be eating that, y'all. But it's so delicious. Do I really want to like watch this? But that's the thing. They say Bryce really did. Well, I seen it for myself. Bryce nice with it. He might surpass his bro. You know what I mean? But they always tell you to watch out for the younger one. You know, if you know, you know. What? Hold on.
What? 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 Oh my god. What? What? Oh my god. What? Oh my god! Oh my god! Ah, yeah. What? What?
That's impressive. That's impressive. So them little niggas won there already. Like you. That's fishing. Cause they had to be like pre-caught already, and then they put them there.
What's your name? BB. Before becoming the king of diamonds, Johnny Dang tried to make it out as a rapper. Imagine walking into this dude's shop and he starts freestyling.
Hey, BB Johnny, I'm the king of all bling. Diamond on my neck, on my wrist, on my ring. Diamond in my grill, man, I'm so real. Rest in peace to MC, man, he's so true.
Hold up. I ain't know Johnny Dang had a song. Damn, I ain't know my dog Johnny Dang had a song, boy.
Before becoming the king of diamonds, Johnny.
Get on with it. Can you guys believe these things about? Oh, then.
Travis played $200 million worth. Hi. I don't know, the top two quarterbacks, y'all stole money. Y'all boys stole money. Oh. Thank God I don't live in the wilderness, bro. Cause
I get a lot of.
I think that's pretty cool, man. Little things like that, finding some art or ability or tricks, being able to do shit like that, you know.
I might swerve in that corner, whoa, whoa. Bitch, hold on tight, cause I tweaking this bitch, I letting shit go. And I heard that.
Let's talk about the Jello song real quick. It has already irritated the fuck out of me. When I first heard it, I was like, oh, this is cool. But when you really listen to it, the production wasn't the greatest. You know, the idea was good. Let's just put it like that. Paying homage to old school, dope ass Southern music. You know what I'm saying? And that's just how this go. You know, you probably would have heard this down south back in what 06, 05. But it feels a little gimmicky after a while. The song feels gimmicky as fuck. But yeah, that's all I'm gonna say about that. The dunk contest. Why do y'all show up? This is a Mac McClung show. You know what I'm saying? Like this ain't, you know. My boy won 3 in a row. There was no cheating. You feel me? Didn't feel rigged. None of that. He was every fuck. Let me shut up. Look at this.
She wanna show me who she be. I'm kind of fucking with it. Show me some more.
Who's doing that? Who's doing that? I don't think Blake did that. I think his was Ford. And he jumped on the hoodie part. It wasn't even the actual top of the car.
In that corner, whoa, bitch, hold on tight, cause I tweak.
That looks fun.
Touch the sound.
Get it over the platform. Over the platform.
I'm done. I'm done fishing forever. Oh my god!
Awesome. Let's take the positives. Let's take the positive. Let's keep rocking. You sound?
And touch the sound.
Get it over the platform. Over the platform.
Little homie was like, I'm done fishing forever. Pops was like, you got this, man. Shout out to dads, man. Shout out to dads.
Taste testing snacks from Turkey. Universal Yum sends us a box of snacks from a different country every month. This month.
Yeah, I already got one.
All these people can't hit the nail. But wait to see the man at the end who does something unexpected.
What the fuck is the objective? What the fuck is the objective, dog? So is it like him versus other people who can hit the Hit the nail. It's fucking stupid. That be me in my kitchen. I ain't gonna lie. Outdoor cooking.
911, what is your emergency?
Excuse me. It's late. What kind of music do you listen to at this hour anyway?
On a Late Night by Quincy Kato.
On a Late Night by Quincy Ko?
Yes, man.
Boy, if you don't take your ass inside the house, the fuck is...
Oh yeah, well. There you go. You better.
Y'all boys stop leaning into this dumb goof ass dark goth demon shit. Cut that shit out, boy. The fuck is y'all on, man? I ain't gonna lie, that shit irritating the fuck out of me, dog. This whole y'all niggas calling yourselves demons, cut it the fuck out. Fucking retard. That shit irritate the hell out of me, nigga. When the fuck have you ever been just demonic? Did you was just a good boy the other day? You feel what I'm saying? Like, y'all niggas, man, y'all, boy, I swear to God. Bring the belt back. Whoop they ass. Fuck, like, Jesus Christ. 12, 13, 14 years old, jumping off the porch. Stupid. Fucking stupid. That shit don't, and that's my thing. That shit don't make you real. That shit don't make you G. You know what I'm saying? That shit, I don't know, nigga. Like, you ain't got no parents. You know, people looking out for you. No. The fuck? But you chose to, man, get the fuck out of here, bro. When will y'all little niggas learn? Hood don't save nobody. Don't love nobody. Don't help nobody. You know? Like, can't wait for y'all little niggas to wake up. Fiery first Doge hearing. Oh, okay. So now y'all starting to tap into Doge. And then the first person I see is Marjorie Taylor Greene. I can't stand this little QAnon bitch right here, boy. You want to talk about a little dumb, little bimbo bitch that just so happened to get into into politics, bro? Jesus Christ. U.S. air attack on Iranian airport. What? This is a video game? That's hard. Okay. Damn. Y'all getting real good with these visuals nowadays. That's pretty cool. Not nowadays, but you know what I mean. Inside the Kobe Bryant helicopter crash. Y'all gotta come on, man. That's still a hard pill to swallow. What's this? Please, EA, come on. EA, come on, man. Y'all successfully made the NCAA football. What's up? What's up with the hooping? That boy Mac showed the fuck out. Oh, in the little NBA All-Star little tournament thing, that shit is trash. Y'all gotta kill that. Kill that as soon as possible. Bring back the East versus West. Y'all are tripping. Big ASAP. Not guilty. That whole thing, that whole trial was bogus. I know that shit was bogus. Japan's elderly snake eaters. Snake eaters, huh? I ain't gonna lie. That's what I do love about, you know, Asian people, man. They take risks with food. You know, the little, what is it called? The little squid legs or the octopus? I'm not sure. But they got the little squid joint, right? Cut all the legs off or whatever. And they still be moving. The motherfucker just dip it in soy sauce and eat that whole hum. You know what I'm saying? That's some bullshit to do. Me eating pig hearts and shit. I can't knock it. You know, it's just one of those things to where it's just like that gotta be like a superpower to just be able to eat any fucking thing that you want to and still live after. That's some dope shit, you know. And yeah, yo, I'm past my hour. Take it easy, man. Thanks for chilling with CuZo. Yeah.